day I went to London to get my visa, the headline in the newspaper was Fukushima, a living hell. And it was just like, what am I doing? My parents didn't have peace to start with. People in my church were worried. I'd never thought I could do mission activities. I'd never wanted to go to a different country. I was fine just where I was. And at that point I met a WEC missionary. And that missionary told me about a short-term programme that WEC were running where they wanted musicians to come and serve through music. And when I heard that, I just got really excited and felt the Holy Spirit prompting me to go. So I applied to WEC short-term and was given a 3-month placement in Japan. Before that, I'd heard that I would be going to a different country, and I'd started praying about that country, and it had felt really right. And then I suddenly heard Japan, and I cried. I cried for hours. I was like, I don't want to go to Japan. What is this all about? Really shocking. Woke up that morning, March the 11th, 2011, and checked Facebook, and the first thing you saw was people saying there's been an earthquake. It's reported that 4 people have died. Then you start looking at the news, and the next hour 100 people have died, the next hour 1,000 people have died, and it just gets worse and worse, and then you couldn't get away from the news. And then we heard about the nuclear disaster in Fukushima and what had happened there, and it was just days of not knowing what's going on. And at the same time I needed to get my visa to come to Japan, but because of that timing I felt God leading me to be up in the tsunami region in Tohoku, working there. And I was given the verse a number of times about David playing his harp to Saul and Saul being healed by that, and I followed that leading of just wanting to work through music in the disaster hit region to bring God's comfort and healing to those people. I think just being there is the most important thing. If I think I can do anything, I'm wrong. I can't bring these people the comfort that they need. Only God can bring that. But I can live as a Christian in Tohoku. I can live as a worshipper of God in Tohoku and show that there is another way, that there's God's kingdom of love. There's God's love waiting for them. And then God just provides the works for us to do in front of us. There's a lady that's depressed. You take her flowers and she talks to you. You've just brought that bit of hope, that bit of love into her life. And as you keep doing that, as you keep staying with her, you're able to share about God's love and why He came for her. Not why we came to that area, but why God is there, why He wants to be with them and He wants them to receive comfort from Him. While we're working in Tohoku, we're seeing God work in amazing ways every day. We're thankful for that every day, and it really feels like that's because the whole of Japan, the whole of the world is praying for this area. So we just want that to continue, not to forget these people after 2 years, but to keep praying, to keep bringing God's blessing, for churches to be built where there has never been a church, for God's light to come in this dark place.